Okay, guys.
I met you in the club without my glasses.
Okay, you wanna do a test one?
Sorry.
I'll tell when it's too early. When you're still in the honeymoon phase and when they're not past probation. You know how when you get a new job, you got 3 months probation? A relationship has probation. No, that's true.
Because you know yourself, when you start a new job, you show up on time, even when you're always late. You want to get that contract signed.
5 months in, when the benefits kicked in?
Yeah, when the benefits kicked in, you got dental, right? You got dental, you got everything. Now they start seeing the real you. Do you see someone, oh man, she's so pretty. And you find out she's a you find out she's not as agreeable as you thought she was. Right? So,
agreeable, okay.
let's say there's Frederick, Benjamin, Jose, Derek, and maybe
Jamal, whatever.
Jamal. Diverse.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. And today's video, we have a few friends over here. And what we're gonna be doing is that I'm going to ask them a question and they'll answer the question, or I'll make a statement and they'll agree or disagree. Does everyone get that?
Got it.
Okay, guys, you're like, hello. Okay, so now we're just gonna introduce.
Purpose, my eyes just be like that.
So now please introduce yourselves. We're gonna start from there. I need you to say your name and something interesting about you. Brian, you start.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Brian. Something interesting about me? I don't know. I have 2 jobs. I work in the club and I met a lot of people. That's fun.
Hi.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Brian. Okay, next.
Hi, I'm Maria. Maria Jose.
La Majo.
La Majo, yeah, whatever you want to call me. Something interesting about me? I know her and these people. And that's it. I know them. I just seen them once, but that's okay.
We love you already.
Yay.
Okay.
Hello everybody, my name is Sarah and I'm the mom of the group.
Hi, Mom.
I guess technically.
Okay.
No, you're next.
And they know me.
Oh, this is.
I know you.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Princess making this video.
Clock to who?
Okay.
Hi. My name is Roby. And what's interesting? I'm thinking, man. I don't know.
Not that interesting.
I speak 5 languages, so that's that could be interesting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, my name is Katana, and something interesting. Everything.
No, peace again.
Alright. Everything. Hello, my name's Daniel and I'm a musician.
Oh! So like, are you a rapper? Or are you like?
No, like a musician, like I play instruments.
Like what?
Like saxophone and I'm trying to learn piano.
We're gonna put a clip right after this, okay? Let's just get into the video, guys. So, the first thing is going to be a question, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the first question is, when is the right time to meet someone's parents?
When you're engaged.
No way,
No,
you're serious.
that's.
No,
You know what?
But you
Let everybody
see
speak.
all these people
Yeah.
bringing their boyfriends and then they break up 2 months after and then they bring another boyfriend for what? Unless it's serious, don't bring them.
That's true, but when you're engaged, it's too serious. Because you don't marry the person, you marry their family. So, if you are engaged already and you don't know their family, I don't know. Because when you're marrying someone, you're not just marrying them, you're marrying their family. Like, you're gonna have kids, and the kids are gonna go to their families. You need to know what their parents are like, what their families are like, what their values are like. Because sometimes you meet someone and you like the individual, but their family is problematic. Right?
Yeah. Maybe you want or you need the approval of your family for this person, right?
Exactly.
So maybe you're not even dating, but you show this person to the family. So maybe the family sees something that you don't see. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
or maybe this person wanted your family to like your boyfriend, your future husband, whatever.
So you will bring somebody to your parents even if you're not dating?
No, I think what Sarah said is right. Like,
Yeah.
you don't bring someone that you've known for 2 months or 3 weeks or whatever. But I don't think you wait till you get engaged. What I would do personally, if I ever got in that situation, I think it would be, I don't know, you date someone for like 6, 7 months, 8 months, maybe a year. Get to know them first. And this time they could probably meet your friends, close friends, maybe 1 or 2 of your siblings. And then once you've known this person long enough and they pass the value checklist of what you think is important, then they can meet your family. But waiting till you're engaged, I don't know, I think it's too much. But also meeting your parents too early is a big mistake because, especially family's important to you.
So I guess my question would be, when is it too early?
I'll tell when it's too early. When you're still in the honeymoon phase and when they're not past probation. You know, when you get a new job, you got 3 months probation. A relationship has probation. No, that's true. You have a trial period where, because you meet someone, right? You get to know them, and then when you think you like them enough, maybe you start dating, where like you become exclusive with them. From the point where you guys are actually dating, you're exclusive, until you get past the honeymoon phase, that's probation period. Past the honeymoon phase, that's actually the true relationship. So anytime after that, I think is fair game.
Because you know yourself, when you start a new job, you show up on time, even when you're always late. You want to get that contract signed.
5 months in, when the benefits kicked in?
Yeah, when the benefits kicked in, you got dental, right? You got dental, you got everything. Now they start seeing the real you. It's the same thing in a relationship.
So you will introduce this potential partner to your parents even if you guys didn't talk about marriage?
Yes.
Even if you didn't talk about marriage?
I would. Let me tell you why I would. Because, first of all, I don't talk about marriage to anybody, so that's not even a conversation. Right, so marriage is not even a reality for me. Like, I'm not being serious. It's not a reality right now. Right now, I'm not saying never, but right now, no.
So you're dating just to date. You're not dating.
No. I'm dating to know the person long term, but before I even introduce the idea of marriage, like it has to mean something, and I have to be past the point of, like, okay, I'll say this way. Once I see this person as someone I can spend the rest of my life with, that's when I can start thinking of marriage. Until then, I'm just getting to know you, and we're dating, and I like you, and it's great. Man, I might even love you, who knows? But doesn't.
How long does that usually take?
Well, so far it's not happened, so I
feel like
can't
you
give
should
an
know
answer.
pretty soon.
Okay.
No, because the heart plays tricks on you.
You like the person,
right? Because marriage is not just about feelings. Like, especially, well, maybe everyone who's watching this, they don't believe in marriage, but long-term commitment to where you want to have kids is not just about feelings. Like, feelings come and go. It's about, I think for me, that's what I call the value check. Do your values align? If you're going to marry someone or be with them long-term, you need to know, like, what are the 5 or 7 or whatever number you determine most important things for me, and does that person check that off? And I don't think that's something you find right away. You see someone, oh man, she's so pretty. And you find out she's you find out she's not as agreeable as you thought she was. Right? So,
agreeable, okay.
Yeah. Maybe that's not the right word, but you know what I mean.
We got you.
So before, okay.
But that, like, to answer your question, I don't think it's a specific like time. But there's no specific time to do it. Maybe it's too early for somebody. It's not too early for somebody else, right? But like, yeah, I think all agree. Like waiting for like you're engaged or something is way too late.
I think it depends how old you are. Like if you're in high school, I feel like your parents should know your boyfriend so they know who you're going out with, and you don't have to lie and hide and all that stuff. But when you're like older and living on your own, it's like, am I serious with this person? Do I want to pursue them long term? And if you think that yes, this person has potential to be your lifelong partner, then you can introduce them to your parents.
I don't think it's lying just because you don't tell your parents you're talking to somebody.
I always had to tell my mom. Like if I cannot say I'm going out with my friends and then I go out with my boyfriend.
Talking and dating are two different things.
Okay, then I guess my question will be next. So what's dating for you guys? Because I'm getting to know you, and then if I see that our values align, then we can talk about something more serious. Because I'm not bringing anybody to my mom that is not a potential somebody that is going to be in our lives.
Yeah.
But also, I'm not playing with people's feelings. I'm very straightforward. I'm
But
not
you're
here
still
to-
single, so
Yeah,
technically,
I'm not here
you
to
could
play
be-
games.
you could be with somebody and somebody else comes along and you could entertain it.
No. If I'm talking to one person, that's one thing. If I'm talking to one person, getting to know you, I'll get to know you just
So it's
you.
exclusive.
No, it's not exclusive. I'm getting to know you. We're talking about our values, our vision, our future. If our values don't align, I'm sorry. We try to talk. We try to see if we want the same thing for the future. But if that doesn't align, well, hopefully this wasn't a waste. But I'm not entertaining anything.
So I have a question for you then. So in that period, are you going out with them? Are you just talking to them on text, WhatsApp, Instagram, whatever, or are you going out with them? Like, are you going to? Because part of your value is not just serious stuff; it's also what you like to do. Like, are you
Of course,
going
yeah.
to, let's say, you know, you go to the museum, or if you like the movies, you go to the movies, or you like the arcade, or go on walks. Aren't those considered dates? So you are dating them. They might not be your boyfriend or girlfriend, but you're still dating, right? Aren't you like
Actively dating.
you're dating?
Well, I guess if you want to call it dating, maybe you want to call it dating.
What do you call it? Hanging out?
I call it getting to know somebody to see if there is a potential something. Because I'm not dating just for experience. I'm dating to get married.
Sure. But okay, so what's dating to you then?
Dating?
Yeah,
When you
define
tell
dating
me-
in your own words.
When you ask me, do you want to be my girlfriend? And I say yes.
But that's
then
a
we're dating.
relationship then. That's
Is
no
that
longer
not
just
dating?
dating.
So
Okay, maybe I'm confused. Maybe I
Because
don't know the
nowadays
difference between
dating is
and
like,
relationship.
let's say I want to get to know Bob. We go out on dates, right? We're dating. I'm seeing him exclusively. I'm putting my time into this person, and then we realize, okay, yeah, I think I'm falling for you. Now we can be in a relationship. Now we're no longer just dating, we're in a relationship.
Oh, so when you go on a date with somebody, you're dating them.
Yeah, you're dating. That's
If
dating.
you're going
Well,
often,
the
if
term
it's
is
just a
like
one-time
dating,
thing,
or
it's
like
like,
dating
yeah, I
somebody.
just went on a
Multiple
date.
times you're dating
No,
somebody.
that's what I'm saying. If you just went on 3 dates, you went.
That was experimental phase.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, like you see,
So,
like,
okay, so maybe I'm confused. So how long does it take to date somebody? How
You
long?
can date for months.
But you, because we're talking about basing what you say. You say for you dating is actually engaged, to be engaged with to
Yeah,
somebody.
we're talking about marriage, and we're talking about meeting each other's parents, which I do not introduce anybody to my parents, or my family, or anybody, unless we're talking about something serious.
Yeah, but like, well, even you don't introduce this person to your family. If you have been going out and having a relationship with this person, you guys are dating.
No, of course, that's if you agree to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
I feel like a relationship is when you call each other boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
if you never asked me to be your girlfriend,
Then you're just dating.
Then it's a situation.
So it's a situation. So in that
I
case,
guess
then
I'm
this
in a
goes back to the
situationship
question.
then.
So
yeah,
In that case, you're fair
single.
game. Basically,
I'm what?
fair game.
Yeah, of course.
So
we're
then you're
talking.
not exclusive. You
That's
can
what I'm
just
saying.
talk to like 15 people.
No. For me personally, if they want to talk to somebody else, they can talk to somebody else. But if we're talking about, okay, so let's see, what are you planning on doing in 10 years? Do you see me in your life? Do I see you in my life? Then that's when we start getting.
How do you get to that conversation?
Yeah, of course.
So
we
let's
have to
say
have more conversations.
let's say
yeah.
there's Frederick, Benjamin, Jose, Derek,
Yeah.
and
Wow.
maybe
Jamal, whatever.
Jamal. Diverse.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, diverse group of people. Yeah.
Those 4 guys. Okay, first, do you slide in guys' DMs or do they slide in? Like, how do you meet people?
Oh, for me, yeah, either they come to talk to me or we have friends in common.
Okay, so how do you get from the point of meeting someone to knowing if you see yourself with them in 10 years? There's a
Yes, of
point in
course.
between there, and I think that's what
Are we
people call
talking?
dating, right?
Yeah, are we talking about my personal experience?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, if somebody says, hey, I'm interested in you, I would like to get to know you. If I feel like, okay, because the first thing that you see is what enters in your eyes, right?
Mhm.
If I say, oh, okay, let's get to know each other. And then we get to know each other, we have to go eat something somewhere so we can talk, we go and talk. and then eventually we will talk about the future. I'm not here to play games. Listen, I'm not 15 years old, right? We're getting old.
But you would be like talking about future and marriage and kids in you like Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you can just
Oh,
go out
really?
for
No
drinks.
way. So I meet you on Sunday. I meet you on Sunday.
Yes.
Thursday, you're talking to me about kids and marriage.
Yes. I will.
I'm trying to
What
get
are you
to know
trying
you.
to
I
do?
will
Okay,
ask you
explain
what's
to
your
Abuja.
dream.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm not talking about me marrying you. I will ask you, how do you see yourself 20 years from now? What's your
Where do you
dream?
see? Of course.
Okay, I see.
I want to like get to know you from your own perspective, not with me. Just be like, do you see yourself with kids one day, or are you just trying to travel the world and have fun? Like, how do you see yourself as a man?
Oh, okay, I see.
And then if
One more. Let's do.
if you like family life, then I'm like, okay.
Okay, then
I'm
let's
down.
keep talking.
Okay, I get you.
Right? But for me, honestly, guys, when somebody asks me to get to know him or something, and then we go and let's say, okay, they ask me on a day, they say, okay, Saturday, let's meet here, this and that. I'm asking them, like, what are you trying to do? It's 2021. Guys, mostly, they're not trying to have a serious relationship. I want to know, like, from the get-go.
No, but no,
for
guy.
real.
I think it doesn't
Like,
matter. Guys and
you
girls
are so
nowadays.
Why would I waste my time with you?
Most guys, they just want to hit.
I don't think it's just guys though.
No, now, like you say, 2021 is
Yeah.
girls and boys. It's the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
thing.
Okay.
both genders.
Girls too, but guys, come on, let's be serious. People our age, the girls, as we're realizing, hey, 30 is coming in a few years, so we want to settle
The
down.
clock is ticking.
Even our aunties, our moms are like, hey, what's going on? But for you guys, you guys have time. You have time to develop yourselves, to develop skills, to become more wealthy, wealthier, and all of that.
You know, but I would agree with you on that depending on where you're from.
Okay.
I think your background plays a big part in that.
100%.
If you're like, even if you're born here but your family still has like traditional quote unquote values from Africa or like, or Eastern European, I find they're also mostly traditional. And South America too, depends where in South America. At least from my experience, from what I've seen, I think that would be true. But if you're looking at people who are grown up here or who don't, because a lot of people don't believe in marriage. Like religion or no religion, a lot of people don't even think that marriage is necessary because the government is getting in our business and blah 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 blah. So I think that plays a part into it too, because I know people my age who aren't really thinking like that. I think that's more like a traditional thing. It's like, I gotta have kids.
And since
clock is ticking.
Since I know, like you said, I know most people our age, most guys our age, I'm not thinking like that. Even girls. But guys, I have guy friends. Most of my guy friends don't think about marriage right now. They're thinking about marriage when they're 35 or something like that. No,
Wow.
just trying to live life.
27.
Yeah.
That's
30.
28, 30
You know what they don't think
You
about?
see?
It's like they're
28
gonna be
would be a different
45 with the 10-year-old. No.
It doesn't
Exactly,
affect
that's
me as
why-
long as I'm still physically
No,
fit.
but you cannot go
You see?
anywhere.
No, but
You
it's
will
okay.
have to take that kid with you everywhere. You cannot just go and pack up your bags and go on some cruise with your wife because now you have a 10-year-old kid at home.
Think family plans? Family
And
plans?
you know what's the problem? The woman. They can't grow their career. Everybody that is taking you serious at your job will ask you, do you have kids? And if you say no, they will hire some woman that's already done because this one will not take a mat leave. You will lose promotions because of mat leave. You lose opportunities just for having kids. So for women, we try to focus on having kids and then growing a career once you're done. But men don't think that way because it doesn't affect them.
Do you think that's most women or that might be more so yourself?
Well, there are some women that don't care about having kids. I have friends who just want to focus on their career and have their money and be a cool aunt. They don't care.
Aisha.
Like they don't care about it's not something that they want. Me, I only had one sister. I was lonely growing up. I want a big family. So for me it's different. I want to have my kids and then focus on going on a cruise with my husband later. So for me it makes no sense to have a kid at 35.
Yeah, but like what he said, like a lot of people, like I see that here in Canada, like they actually want to have a career, they want to have a house, they want to have everything ready. By the time they get that, they're like 30, 34, and then they start having kids. I don't think it's wrong, right? Like you having a future already for them, right? But it's like you spent all this year, you didn't have time for you, just to get a house, just to get a new career, have the kids. So now you're gonna be like another 18, 20 years with them. So by the time you actually have time for you and for your wife, you're gonna be like what, 60, 70?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
But most of the people here, they do it like that. You're right. If you
That's the
think about it, they
challenge,
do
bro.
it.
And this is the other side of it. When you're 22, bro, most dudes at 22 broke.
Oh yeah,
Nobody
no,
got
for
money
sure.
for a family at 22.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
True.
you're not gonna catch yourself in an engagement where you start having kids, and you're not financially able to raise a family. And then forget the financial. You don't just have a kid with anybody. Like ideally you choose you have a kid with, right? So you have a kid with somebody who you ideally see yourself with as a lifelong partner, right? So there's a reason why it happens much later on for guys. And the reason is like you typically want to be established. Of course, there's people who get established beforehand, but that's kind of the minority. Most people, the older you get, the more mature you get, the more financially stable you get, the more you're aware of who you are, what you're doing. And when things start to calm down, you get a better idea, right?
And
It's just that the biological clock of a man and a woman don't align.
it's different.
But
Yeah, and that's why I said
that's a tough reality.
That's why I said that when guys my age want to talk to me, I want to know why. Because you are still thinking about, I'm just trying to play around, this and that. I'm already thinking about, okay, when am I going to get married? When am I going to have children?
Well, that's what you see. Like it's very common that you see like girls usually looking for older guys just because for that reason. Like young 20s, they're always looking for somebody like late 20s for that main reason.
Yeah, or 30s, even 40s.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I think it's pushing like a little too much.
Yeah.
But like no,
Please.
it's pushing. It's
You
pushing a
guys
little
know.
bit. It's
You
pushing,
guys
but
know.
it is.
As
It is.
You guys know, as a human being in general, men, I don't want to say just as a man, but as a human being in general, in this society, in order to be successful and financially stable, to be able to sustain a family, let's say of more than 4 kids or 4 kids at least, you need to be making either combined or alone 6 figures to be to be comfortable, right?
Yeah.
If you're not doing that, you're gonna be struggling
Struggling a lot.
every day. Stress. You won't even have the chance to have the time with your children the way that you want to do it,
That's very true.
right? So at 30, you don't.
You don't think that builds
become-
character?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. It
Struggle a
does.
little bit, you struggle together.
I agree. That's why.
And
That's
then
why
later on
for
you're
me
driving a
personally,
Porsche.
when somebody my age talks to me, I'm a little bit skeptical because I know I want somebody to build a family with, and I know to get that I need somebody that is stable. Even though right now at the moment I'm not making the money that I would like to make, but I know in 4 years I will.
Yes.
So if we combine those 2 incomes, then that's gonna be something great. But at this point in age, point in time, what am I saying? Unless it's somebody from the same background as me or the same career, it's going to be very difficult because nobody.
So okay, so question for you. Do you think these high value men that you're talking
Oh, high value. You started Kevin Samuels. What is this?
It's basically what you're describing, though.
I'm
That is
talking
What
about.
is it called?
No, but that's basically what you're describing when you say 40-year-old, 40-year-old,
Financially stable.
financially stable
Let's
is
say that.
typically a high valued man, right? No? You can correct me if I'm wrong.
That's
High
what it's
value.
called.
Yeah, that's what
But
Kevin
you know what
Samuels
is
said.
high value?
You can
Because
still
you
try.
want him.
That's why he's high
Yeah,
value.
No,
Because hold
it
on.
depends. It depends.
If we're just looking, forget
No, I
relationships in business.
It depends
What
what
determines your value?
Yeah.
The market,
Yeah, of course.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if someone
if he's a man and he's heterosexual, meaning he likes women, the market is women.
Yeah.
If a lot of women would like to have this man,
Yeah, of course.
he's high value.
I do
Right?
agree.
Okay.
I just
Okay.
laugh because.
Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you think most of these guys
Yeah.
are looking for a woman who's also gonna work outside?
No, of course they're not.
So, if you have career aspirations and you want to have kids, do you think it's more reasonable
To stay
that
at
you'll
home?
that you'll start with someone who maybe they're not broke, but they have their first career job, 50K,
100%.
50K a year, which is not hard to find with a 25-year-old, right?
Yeah.
50K a year, and you're
And we-
also at that point, and you can grow together.
And we grow
Or
together.
you find a guy who's already at the 80K, and maybe you're still at your 30, 40, which makes the 6 figure that you're talking about. the guys who are getting closer to 6 figures, do they want another person who's actually gonna work like them, or do they
No.
want someone who's gonna stay at home?
They want somebody that is gonna stay at home. That's why. That's when you talk to people. That's why I don't like if somebody that is 23 talks to me. I don't say no. And somebody that is 27, 28, even 29, even 30, I don't say no. I want to hear what they have to say. I want to hear what they're looking for, and that will be something that you will ask me personally. Because if you want to ask me personally, I will tell you my point of view. Because you know what career I'm getting into. The career that I'm getting into, I will be financially stable. In 4 years, even, well, let's just say 10 years in where I have nothing to worry about. But if I'm going to be there for my husband is also going to be financially stable, and he's okay with me staying home raising our children, I'm okay with that as well.
You are?
Of course.
Okay,
What
that
do
is
you think?
surprising.
It all depends on who you end up with and if both of your views and ideas align. That's what I'm saying. The first time I
So
met
what's
somebody-
your ideal? For you both to work, or for one of you to stay home with the kids, or for you to stay home with the kids, or for him to stay home with the kids? Like, what's
my
your
ideal?
ideal? Like,
My
if you
ideal?
could pick, build, build
Build
your
your fantasy.
own, build your own fantasy.
Build
What's
your
your what's your
If I
ideal?
would build my own fantasy, I'll meet somebody right now. We're both getting there. We both help each other. We both combine our incomes and make something of it that we can take from in the future without having to be there present. So building a business, opening something, investing, so we can both have the maximum time possible with our kids in the future.
But you want to be able to both work.
That would be the
Ideal.
most like the smartest thing.
No,
If
no,
I meet
I asked
somebody-
ideal.
Yeah, ideal. Of course, if you got 2 incomes, is better than 1 income, right?
Not
If
if
I
one
meet
for
somebody-
sure.
Not if one is.
Yeah, if one, of
Substantially
course,
more.
but like, come on. Even if my husband, let's say, if I meet somebody that is already there, that's a different thing. But
Yeah,
if I-
that's what I'm asking. What's your ideal?
I'm
If-
fine with both. If somebody's already there and he doesn't want me to work or doesn't mind me not working, and I'm ready to have children.
and just stay home and not
You want to be a
worry
stay-at-home mom though?
It's not about being a stay-home mom. It's about raising my children myself the way that I want to do it, right? And providing a peaceful place in the house for my husband that is working all the time, for him to come back, right? If that is the situation, I'll take it. If the situation is meeting somebody my age and we're both getting there still, we will do it. We're a team. What do you mean?
No, that's
We
dope.
will do it and we will build
Ride or
something in
die,
the future.
Yes.
If you want to call it like that, okay, but we both do it because it doesn't matter what you said, 2 incomes is better than 1. 2 incomes in this society. If we're both 50K, that's 100K.
But if I'm 250 and you're
Oh,
50,
Then
then
you're
you're
doing
50.
it. Then you're
Exactly.
fine.
If you
Like,
don't
You know
want,
what I mean?
that's what I
I
said.
can pay you to
It
stay home.
depends
Like, we
what's
don't
your
disrespect.
income, right?
Yeah, that's why I say if you don't need me to work,
But it also
okay,
depends on your
but that doesn't
lifestyle
matter.
though.
But guys, you also have to remember, for females and women that want to depend on somebody, or even men, but that's not as common.
Yeah.
You also have to have something to fall back on. Not when you break. I'm not talking about breaking up, because when you go into a marriage, like you don't go into a marriage to get divorced. Anything can happen, but like we're talking about what
I
if
mean,
your
you
husband
can die.
dies?
Yeah.
Well,
You
damn,
also
that
have-
shit just got dark.
No, but people die in car accidents
Yeah,
every
that's
day.
true, that's true.
If your husband dies, then what do you do?
Your will.
I have a friend who did that. She spent her whole life, 20-something years, with her husband. They had 2 kids. He was financing everything. She was driving a Range Rover. Then he divorced. And then she didn't finish school. She didn't have nothing to fall back on. She just got some money from the divorce. That's it. And you're lucky if you sign your contracts right. What do you do?
It's tough, man.
Women have to be their own person before they get into marriage. Don't just marry somebody until you are somebody already.
I mean, you can still marry somebody if, as far as that person let you grow as a person. You know what I mean?
You have to.
It's difficult, but like if the other person let you grow and be whatever you want to be, you know, you can still do it. But
Yeah.
the problem really is like you start having kids or something like that. Most of the time, the woman's the one that has to sacrifice the most. So.
Do you agree with that? I agree with that.
I mean, it's not really about agreeing or not agreeing. You're the one who's gonna carry the baby for 9 months.
Yeah.
You're already even if you're not
Let's
gonna
make it clear.
even if
It's
you're not gonna
10.
raise the kid and get a nanny, those 9 months, you're doing it. He's not. I mean, he's there supporting,
Yeah.
but he ain't pushing that baby out.
That's what I'm saying, but the
For all
woman,
I know, maybe
the woman
things
have to
change.
sacrifice way more.
By
than-
the time you see this video, technology, you never.
Thank you everybody for watching this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and everyone's Instagram will be down in the description. Goodbye. That was so slow.
Leave the person. No, but you don't want to leave the person because maybe the person financially supports you or whatever. That's true. But you have. That's me. Wait. Let's say you have a boring relationship, but you don't want to leave the person you're with because that person financially supports you. And he's a good person, right? And he's a good person and you think this is a good guy for you. But you are frustrated. You are sexually frustrated. Let me even put that word out there.
Wait. Aisha, you know what I just get from that? That person is
Okay, so that's it out now.
No, that's what I see. If you're gonna be using the person, you're gonna be doing that.
Okay, that's it out now. Say, I am a cheater. No,
It's as
that's not
simple
cheating.
as that.
That's not cheating.
That
That is not cheating. No.
You're gonna make your family with somebody else that's not cheating.
It's not cheating. She's omitting
No, I'm
that
omitting
part of
nothing.
her.
That's happening. No. That is not cheating.
I have never cheated on my
That's not
life.
cheating.
Aisha, come
That
on.
is not cheating. That is not cheating. I'm not cheating.
Have you been with a
Oh,
person
you're not
who
cheating.
has?
She's not cheating.
So that is it.
Don't tell me that's it.
That's not cheating. Are you exercising your options? Exactly. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm exercising my
So,
options.
if you exercise your options, so you're okay with him exercising his options, no one else, and no one to give him money. Because at the end of the day, if you notice that there's no
I'm
connection
not
there,
do not exercise your options. Exercise them.
so you're telling me with what you explained now, the guy ends up like seeing someone. Because it's a relationship, at some point you will figure out that this is just, we are just having like a front page. This is not what, it's as simple as that. They're just keeping the front page, right? He's in his own team, at some point he stops supporting you. What
He
you gonna do?
can't stop supporting.
Why can't you stop? When you're
He can't
having
stop.
sticky link behind.
But how would he know the point of it being a
He is the reason why.
You are doing sneaky link. He is going out to look for another woman he wants to do something with. Maybe girls catch feelings. You are not catching feelings because you have your own rules, right? He goes out, spends his money on somebody else, and he
That's
catches
cheating.
feelings.
When you catch
That's cheating. That's
And
cheating.
then you do sneaky link. You see, when it comes to the guy, you're always cheating. When you are always
He
cheating.
catches feelings. That is cheating. If my
See,
listen,
Aisha.
if I'm in a relationship
Uh-huh.
and my nigga catches feelings while I'm doing sneaky link, you are cheating on me.
So as long as
I'm
he
not
doesn't
cheating
catch
on you. You're
feelings.
cheating on me.
So as long as he doesn't catch
Exactly.
feelings,
He's not cheating.
okay.
He's not cheating.
That's me going to hell.
What are you getting paid?
As long as you don't catch feelings, you're not cheating.
Exactly.
Wow.
Don't catch feelings.
You see,
I'm
every
not
time
cheating.
you guys
I'm not
cheat.
cheating. No, I'm not cheating. We're all doing exercising options.
It's okay.
So why don't you ask your sneaky link to sponsor you too?
They are sponsoring me on the side. What is
With what?
That's something about sex? Yeah.
Guys.
At that point, he's just your roommate. He's not really a husband.
Yeah, he's a roommate. Do I have a f***ing ring on my finger?
Wait,
No,
what I mean?
no, I'm not gonna say this.
I've had it all.
I'm not even gonna say
I've
this.
had it all.
Before I even go home.
Now I'm terrorizing
No.
roommate.
I'm gonna say this before I go home.
Come here.
Wait, I'm even gonna say this. Just because we're in a relationship doesn't mean you're gonna stop me from finding my husband. Ring on my finger.
He needs some milk.
Now that, see,
Ring on my
Aisha,
shoulder. I know you put a ring on my finger. Aisha is single.
Aisha, I see that as an excuse. I see that as an excuse. That's what I see that.
No.
I
Let's
just,
go to
wait.
church.
I just want to clarify. I don't have sneaky links.
Then they give us pointers.
Give us the rules.
Discipline and everything. behind the scenes. Go the rules, right? Nah, that's an excuse to just
No,
cheat.
you can be with someone and you love them, but they just don't give you what you need.
What you need?
I know, that's fair enough, but you're cheating.
You can't understand.